Hey guys, this is Cynthia Godslaw, founder of Sin by Sin, and I really want to welcome you guys to the Sin Weekly Show. So today I'm going to be discussing the breakdown of how to secure the job. The topic for today is going to be doing your due diligence. The reason why this is such a vital step one is because I feel like a lot of people discredit the groundwork, the foundation, what you got to do before you even think about the resume, think about the interview, before you actually get that job. But it's the most important. Doing your due diligence is figuring out what you even want to do. Looking yourself in the mirror and having that deep conversation with yourself at night when nobody's there but you. Now, for me, initially, I thought I was going to be a nurse, right? Because I come from a family of all nurses. I'm Nigerian, if you guys already don't know. Now, my mom thought that being a nurse was the best thing I could ever do because she was so focused on security. And I totally understand. It's hard coming to America and having to, work on your passion when your main goal is to achieve security and take care of your kids. But I always felt that deep feeling that being a nurse wasn't what I really wanted to do. But what I had to figure out was, if you don't want to do nursing, Cynthia, then what do you want to do? So before you even figure out what you want to do with your life or what job you see yourself doing, you got to figure out, what do you even like? So the key things that I would recommend that you guys do is get a sheet of paper, right? And I want you to write two things on that paper. Number one, I want you to draw a line down the middle. And the first thing that I want you to do is write your strengths on the left side. And on the right side, I want you to write your weaknesses. Now you're probably wondering, what does writing my strengths and my weaknesses have to do with doing my due diligence or getting a job? This is why it's so important. When you want a job, number one, you really want to get a job that you like, but you want to get a job that you're passionate about. A job that you can see yourself coming in and out every single day, and it doesn't really feel like work. But in order for it not to feel like work, it needs to be a passion. When you write your strengths down, you have to figure out, okay, well, what am I good at as a person? And what am I not so good at? But what I had to figure out was, if you don't want to do nursing, Cynthia, then what do you want to do? So just like I'm telling you guys to draw that sheet of paper, I had to do the same. I figured that I was a great communicator. I love to make people laugh. I love talking to people. I like changing people's perspective. So because of that, I sat down and I thought, what do I want to do in life that's going to allow me to really hone in on all those skills? So I had to run it back and reverse engineer it. And that's how I came up with LA Fitness. And I just kind of set sales and I ran with it. And I started working as a sales representative at LA Fitness. And so this day, that was probably the best decision I could have ever made. 3 months down the road, I got promoted as a manager at LA Fitness, managed a couple locations. And now I'm sitting here, and every single day I think back and I'm like, wow, if I wouldn't have made that jump and I wouldn't have taken that risk, I probably wouldn't be where I am today. But these are the steps that you have to go through when doing your due diligence. I had to do the groundwork. I had to be depressed for a certain amount of time. I had to cry a couple times. I had to pray a couple times. I had to just hope God just brought my dreams upon me. But at the same time, I had to make that move. And I had to do the best that I could do to figure out who I truly was and what I would be the best at. And that is what doing your due diligence is all about.